History often remembers independence through war, through battles, through bloodshed, through kings crowned after victory. But Vietnam's path to independence did not begin on the battlefield. It began quietly, with administration, with legitimacy, with patience. It began with a man who understood one truth: freedom, once lost, must first be rebuilt, not seized. His name was Khúc Thừa Dụ. At the end of the 9th century, Vietnam did not exist as an independent country. For nearly 1,000 years, the land of today's northern Vietnam had been ruled as a distant province of Chinese empires. Dynasties rose and fell in the north, but control over Giao Châu remained. To the imperial court, this land was peripheral. To the people who lived there, it was home. Chinese officials governed from fortified cities. Local elites acted as intermediaries. Taxes flowed north. Laws were foreign. Authority was foreign. Even language carried imperial power. Yet beneath this surface, something endured. Village life remained Vietnamese. Customs survived. Families endured. Over centuries, native landowners quietly accumulated influence outside imperial control. Khúc Thừa Dụ emerged from this world.
Very little is known about his early life, and that absence matters. He was not a general, not a rebel, not a court-trained official. He was a wealthy local notable from Hong Châu, respected by villagers, trusted by regional elites, deeply rooted in the land. While Chinese authority focused on cities, real power in the countryside belonged to men like him. By the late 800s, the Tang dynasty was collapsing. Rebellions, corruption, warlords. The empire fractured. Distant provinces were left alone. For Giao Châu, this was a moment of opportunity and danger. Without authority, chaos would follow. Banditry, civil conflict, foreign intervention. Vietnam did not need a conqueror. It needed stability. Khúc Thừa Dụ understood this. Around the year 905, something extraordinary happened. Khúc Thừa Dụ took control of Giao Châu, not by violence, not by uprising, not by rebellion. He was accepted. Local leaders supported him. Villages recognized his authority. Even remaining Tang officials resisted little. Why? Because he did not claim independence. He claimed order. He presented himself as a caretaker, a stabilizer in a time of collapse. Then came his most strategic decision. He accepted a formal title from the Chinese court. This was not submission, it was calculation. By accepting nominal authority, he gained legitimacy without surrendering real power. For the first time in centuries, Vietnam was governed by a Vietnamese ruler for Vietnamese interests without provoking imperial retaliation.
autonomy was reclaimed, quietly. And once reclaimed, it could never again be forgotten. Khúc Thừa Dụ did something unprecedented. He governed. Rather than extracting wealth for a distant empire, his administration reduced taxes. Rather than enforcing foreign laws, it respected local customs. Rather than ruling from above, it relied on village structures. This was not revolution. This was transformation. For generations, Vietnamese elites had served Chinese governors. Now, they served one of their own. Authority began to feel local again. And most importantly, people accepted it. Khúc Thừa Dụ did not declare himself king. He did not found a dynasty. He did not wage war. But he did something more lasting. He reintroduced a simple idea. Vietnam could be governed from within. Khúc Thừa Dụ ruled for a short time, but his legacy did not end with his death. His son, Khúc Hậu, inherited power, not through conquest, but through continuity. That alone was revolutionary. For the first time in centuries, authority passed from father to son on Vietnamese soil. Khúc Hậu expanded his father's reforms. He reorganized administration. He standardized local governance. He reduced burdens on the people. What Khúc Thừa Dụ reclaimed, Khúc Hậu strengthened. Together, they created something unseen since the fall of ancient kingdoms, a native political order.
Khúc Thừa Dụ is rarely remembered outside scholarly circles. He did not fight a decisive battle. He did not repel a great invasion. He did not found a dynasty that lasted centuries. And yet, without him, none of that would have been possible. He revealed a fundamental truth of state building. Independence is not born on the battlefield. It is built through legitimacy. By reclaiming administration, by restoring local authority, by governing effectively, Khúc Thừa Dụ laid the foundation upon which later heroes would stand. Without autonomy, there can be no sovereignty. Without governance, there can be no state. Vietnamese independence is often associated with Ngo Quyên and the Battle of Bac Dong, with armies, with victory. But before the rivers ran with stakes, before banners were raised, before kings were crowned, there was a man who chose patience over rebellion, stability over spectacle, legitimacy over force. Khúc Thừa Dụ did not end Chinese domination overnight, but he broke its inevitability, and that made everything else possible. History does not always change through moments of fire. Sometimes it changes through quiet decisions made by those who understand that power lasts only when it is accepted. Khúc Thừa Dụ reclaimed autonomy not by overthrowing an empire, but by rendering it irrelevant. And in doing so, he reopened the path to Vietnamese independence.